Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat in for Grok Trade with the trade of the day here in the Grok day trading chat room. All right, so let's take a look here at IONQ, and here's the big setup here. Now, this trade I did not make this morning. This was actually one of our Grok graduates as a graduate for our mentoring program, which they're the ones who basically run this room now. And this is Greg, his trade. So on this particular stock, look at that, fell down and then was going sideways. It dropped like 6% in the first few minutes, was going sideways above this pivot line, and then it fell below the pivot line and was channeling right in here. So he's just looking for an opportunity. It's now past 10 o'clock market time, and it keeps on going. So let's see what he went there. He had a trade set up, but he was ready to go short, but he didn't know if that was going to be the opportunity or a long at this point. So it's going along here, dropped back down here to this support line here once, twice, three times, triple bottom there. That could be a sign of a reversal. And then what happened? It started to break out here. Now look here, it broke out. But look at the first two candles, it was increasing volume. Here's the lesson. Volume confirms price action. Are you hearing me? Volume confirms price action. And so on the breakout here, you want to see this increasing volume. But on the first candle back down, it's even bigger volume. That's a danger. This is probably not a little pullback, but actually a reversal because of so much volume after it broke out after such a long channel here. So he went ahead and he set his trade up here. If he breaks down below this pivot line, he wanted to get back in, or he wanted to get short. And sure enough, look at that, fell down right here, and he got short at a 672 on IONQ. And then look at this, for the next 5 minutes, it just sat there. Wasn't making any money. Patience. Now he had a 1% attached stop at 678 right there on that pivot line. But so far he just had to wait. Again, these are 1 minute candles. So I'm going to move this up a little bit and let's see where the price action went from there. Ready? Fast forward down here, and here it was stalling for about almost 3 minutes. His rule says if it stalls for 3 minutes, he takes out a partial. In his case, 1/2. And then he lets the second half run. So he took out half here at 662 for 1.5%. And then he brought his stop down here to 666 and just above that 665 area. And let's see what happened after that. Going to fast forward again and falling. Now look at this. It fell. So he was bringing his stop down along this 20 moving average here. Around the 20 moving average, and now it dripped all the way to 641. That's a great drop here. He's a lot in the money. So after it came up here and rotated back underneath this 650, he went ahead and brought his stop to 651, which is where these were touching. Obviously an area of resistance, and he sat there and he waited, and then finally, after being down here for like 15-20 minutes, it finally broke out above this 650 at 651. He stopped out the second half for 3.1%. So let's take a look at this trade. Again, volume confirming price action for him is how he got into this trade. It was his big breakout, but it was signaling down here because of volume. It was a fake breakout, and he set up going short. Again, the markets were dropping. The VIX was going up, which means the volatility fear factor was going up. So he knew that he was way to go on this was short, not wait for another long. And he got in, but it just sat there for a while and then just slowly drifted down over time. Real nicely done. And then it just sat here. Patience, right? Popped out, and he got a total of 2.3% in 37 minutes. Sweet. Now, if you want to trade with us in the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, just go to groktrade.com, groktrade.com, right here to the GrokGrad Trading Room, and they're in front of the markets from 9:30 to 11:30 market time. That is Eastern time zone. If you can be in front of the markets at that point, you can come join us, see what it's like. 6 weeks for no charge whatsoever. Try it out, see if you like it or not. You can see what our Grok graduates are doing. Again, it's every day from 9 to about 11:30. And again, you can sign up for that free right here. And here it describes everything that goes on in the room. And you can read about different things that we've had over time. All right, so that's the GrokGrad chain. You want to see what we just did today, for example? So here are the trades that we did. This is just for today that our different members were posting. And again, here's different trades at different percentages there. These were the ones we were watching when the market opened. And then we add some as we go along here. Not too many we added to the warm list today. Look in here, you can see what everyone's trading, where their entries were, where they took out half, or where their exits were, and what their final percentages were. Now down here, trade number 13 is the one that I just showed you by Greg, right there. We had Sniper, we had Doug in there. These are 3 of our members that were posting all of their trades today. And their statistics weren't too bad today. They were at 59% success rate, which is our target for that is 60, so they were right on target there. Their actual reward risk ratio was 1.5, just a little bit behind the profit factor of 1.6 is our goal. But they end up with 5.5%, and that's collectively with all the people who are posting their trades today. So that's just showing you, these are statistics we watch to see if you are really trading well, because as one of our members said, if you're not measuring how you're doing, you have no idea how you're doing. Right, Gary, up in Michigan there. So this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that volume confirms price action. Volume confirms price action. It's the combination of those two that can give you the probabilities of if the trade's going to continue in that direction. Mark the Meerkat, trade well, and may your winners